Okay, so we are back. All right, so we are here because you have been in business, right? You've been in business for a couple of years, and some people have said, or maybe a business coach or an advisor or a do-gooder said that, you notice that you've been stressed and talking about all the things that you want to do, but haven't been quite been able to do. And they said, you know what, you just need a virtual assistant and they'll make everything better. And you went and hired a virtual assistant, didn't have a great experience, and you're not quite sure why. And you want something different. And what I want to show you is that a lot of people who have who have online businesses, they are the face of their business, yet they also have help. I shouldn't say yet, and they also have help. So yeah, so let me just start with that. So I'm going to take you to somebody who's, very well known in the online business space, right? She's a YouTuber. She has almost 500,000 subscribers. These are her top videos, 2 million views on some of her videos. Her name is Sunny, right? I haven't taken any of her classes. I've seen her name. I've watched a few videos, but she's an online business owner. She's the face of her business. She has 2 million views on a few things, almost a million here, and lots of subscribers. Right. She also has help. Okay, she is hiring for a sales rep. So please note that even though she is talking about using YouTube for your business and using YouTube to bring in leads, at the same time, she also knows that when it comes to sales over a certain amount, you need a sales call. You need to get on the phone and talk to a human being. That's just I could go into human psychology. Well, not really, but I could talk more about that maybe at a later time. But the fact is that she's looking for someone to make sales calls, to onboard new clients, to come up with sales SOPs and client acquisition. And if you look back in the previous video, I talked about this. I talked about, well, not in depth, but I just did an overview of client acquisition. Like it's a good thing to have. So I just want you to know that. Like this is the other side. I don't want to say secret of online business owners, but a secret to their success, yes, is that they have a human doing sales calls, they have a sales process, and they have someone who's owning client acquisition while they're out being the face of their company. And I want to take you to another online business owner. She's a very nice and kind lady. Maria Cause and Mariah Cause. Feel free to look up her program if you wish. And she's hiring for a client success coach. And what does the client success coach do? Well, it goes down to making sure that all the SOPs related to the program are up to date, right? Supporting the sales process when needed by reviewing applications and preparing this and answering questions from leads that are, who raise their hand and said they're interested. Maybe this is before they get on the call with Maria herself. She wants to make sure that these people are really ready and in the position to move forward. And once that's sifted and sorted out, she has this person do the sifting and sorting. She gets on the call and closes the deal. Perhaps. I don't know. I'm not in her business. I don't know. I just admire her business for lots of different reasons. And I noticed that she had this position open. So I wanted to share that to you. And you might say, you know what, Amelia, I think I like the idea of having a sales rep that could make sense. However, what's my next step? What do I do? Well, the prerequisites for well, let me go back to the virtual assistant slide. So the virtual assistant, let me see, do I have that slide here? So the prereqs for virtual support, it depends on your business, right? I don't want to say like it depends, but it really does. Key before bringing in a virtual support that looks like a virtual assistant or someone to help you with your email marketing or email calendar management, or not email calendar, your calendar or email management or sales, is to have a good idea of your ideal client, know your ideal referral partners, know your ideal message, know your unique value proposition, know the unique or the form of marketing that you're using, know the follow-up method you're using, how you're nurturing, Brand consistency. What are your colors? What are your fonts? Again, making sure the message is not you're saying one thing via email to people, a different thing once they get on the phone, and a whole different thing on social media. Make sure your messaging is cohesive, and know what it is to do some of the tasks that you're asking other people to do. Not a deep dive, but just generally speaking, know the basics of market research, how to reach decision makers, because you are going to be setting up a process for your virtual assistant help or your marketing help or your sales rep help to follow. And if you need any guidance on what this even means, please connect with me over on LinkedIn, and I'm happy to um, send you more videos, I guess. If you need support beyond watching videos, I definitely help people in that capacity. But this is really, I want you to be able to visualize how you will actually be able to offload things from your plate to someone else in a way that retains sanity for everybody. So, so back to market research. Um, know about what decision makers look like, how to find them, some of their pain points, some of their trigger phrases, and again, key players, their pains, trends in your industry, and all of this is available via my Uncle Google. I've talked about Uncle Google before in another video. I can't remember which one, but Uncle Google has the answers to everything that you ever need. If you're trying to figure that out, um, also another prereq, do your persona development, have all that together. Again, if you need help getting this together, you can hire a reputable marketing person can help you to get all this together. Spoiler alert, they can. Um, yep, that's a whole different topic. But know what a win could look like for your ideal client. These are just some of the things. This is not comprehensive or conclusive. These are just some of the things that it's good for you to know yourself before you hand off anything, anything to a virtual assistant. So I want to show you what I've handed off. I've handed off all sorts of research projects, but this is a lead generation project I handed off. I told my virtual assistant what a good lead looked like. I had my specific parameters as far as qualifications. These are the names of the clinics that they came up with. These are the websites, and there was other details that I'm not going to share on in the internet that I wanted my virtual assistant to take a look at. This is just an example, and let me see how many leads they came back with. A good number of leads for me to work, right? So, so that's that. So, long story short, I really do want you to be successful. I want this year to be different from next year. I mean, this is 2020. We all deserve to win in ways we have not previously because hashtag life or hashtag, I don't want to go into too many hashtags, but yeah, we all deserve to win in new ways, but in order to do that, we need to try something we haven't done before. So I don't know if you have tried, I don't know if you've tried to develop a framework before. If you have not, I highly suggest that you choose to develop a framework in which to bring virtual assistant help and support. If you have a framework, I highly suggest that you take a look at tools that you want to use or that you want to use to keep your to house your SOPs. I showed you an example of an SOP. In fact, let me see if I can pull it up quickly. This is an SOP around pretty much getting visible, right? Outlets to pitch that you've pitched that they scheduled. Things to know, things to have as you're pitching. Let me see, build your dream team. Um, Yep. So an SOP that one on paper, first get it out of your head. You can get it out of your head by listing all the things that you've been doing, putting them into buckets of things. And I talked about the 4 buckets in a previous video. I won't spend a lot of time, reviewing that, but get it out your head, get it into the bucket, start to document your SOPs, put your SOPs in a tool of some sort to use. You can make that a request as you're looking for virtual assistant help. That can be a must. You can say that you must know how to use Trello. You must know how to use Asana. If you only have your SOPs, not a problem. You can just say, when you're looking for a virtual assistant, hey, you must know how to use Trello or Asana or whatever tool they're comfortable with. You just need this to be plugged into whatever it is that they're using. With that said, the truth is a lot of online business owners use sales support. They're not doing everything on their own. They have other people that's helping them generate income. And actually, I do want to pause this one more time. But if this doesn't work, if this ends up ending it, my name is Amelia. Again, I'm owner of Solutions by Amelia. I'm a visibility expert and relationship facilitator. Clients hire me when they've gone as far as they can go with their current marketing effort, and they want a specific plan to get more visible. They want a plan, they want accountability, and yep. So actually, let me pause this and try to switch over to something else.